I tried to take a bus from Toronto all the way to Portland, Oregon. Even though I only made it to Spokane in eastern Washington before my second to last ride was canceled, I still spent 50 hours traveling over 3,700 kilometers before flying back. Guys, it's 6:24 in the morning. I'm at the Royal Bank Plaza, so right next to Union Station. And then we're headed to the bus bay right now to take the Greyhound bus to Chicago. Under the river up to Detroit right now. Alright, we're getting off the bus. We're at Detroit now, so we're going into customs. See you in a bit. We got off the bus and we're in Detroit now. I had about an hour between buses before my bus to Chicago, so I came over to this Burger King here. It's only an 8-minute walk from the station, so we have plenty of time. I ordered 2 double Whoppers, so should be good for food for a little while. We have secured the double Whoppers from Burger King, so set for food. Look at those buildings, they're quite nice. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be a bit of a smaller city. It's quite nice here actually. I am back on the second Greyhound bus. I'm gonna be leaving for Chicago in about 20 minutes. Alright, we just made another quick pit stop. That's the bus behind me there, the Greyhound bus. Somewhere in central Michigan, we're on our way to Kalamazoo, I think is the name. Our last stop was Ann Arbor. And then we'll be on our way from Chicago after that. Get there around 9:30 p.m. Guys, we are in Chicago. This is so exciting. Wow. And there's a Sears Tower behind me. So I got the rest of my tickets, but I don't leave from Minneapolis till 12:35 a.m. It's about 9:50 right now, so I got a couple hours. So I'm just kind of wandering around a little. I'm on my way to the Sears Tower, the base of it. Then maybe we'll get some food. Alright, I'm on my way over to Subway right now. It's only a 14-minute walk from the bus terminal, so we're good in that regard. But overall, I think I preferred the Flixbus over the Greyhound bus. It's just a bit more comfortable seating, and they had charging ports. The Greyhound one also had chargers, but it didn't actually have any electricity in it. Subway mission successful. Got a foot-long Subway sandwich and a bottle of Pepsi, along with that 1 double Whopper I still have from Burger King. So there's a car there. My next stop is Minneapolis specifically, and then we're going to Billings, Idaho, I believe. So headed back to the Greyhound bus station right now. I'm pretty sleepy, but we're gonna be able to sleep plenty on the bus because it's 12:35 a.m. up until I think about 6 a.m. is when I get to Minneapolis. So, but I mean, just look at the Willis Tower. It's beautiful. Willis Tower, Sears Tower. I believe it's the Willis. The Sears was the original name.
Bottles is on me. me, I'm pushing a new pen, rewriting a story. Hello to my old ways, goodbye to the nosebleeds. You fighting to stay here, you probably the OD. Ain't finna pop for no reason. I don't throw shots, I run legions. I've been going over the top with no queen, been died with no regrets. This is my season, it's the bow trigger. Gift that keep giving, nothing to wrap up. I ripped a new ribbon, they wanted to catch up. Wanted my good riddance, you saw me a rock bottom. You wanted a new winner, I paved the way for 'em. Take the pain, double it, put it in wait form. Safe to say, trouble ain't what you was made for. Keeping a ring on, I told them all game on the minute I came on. So that I want to lose my mind. No question.
It's 9:52 a.m. on day 2. We're in the Minneapolis bus station waiting for the Jefferson line to take us to Billings, Montana. I still got my Subway sandwich, so we should be good for food though, even though it's a 14-hour bus ride. That's kind of crazy. Outside Bismarck, about halfway across North Dakota, 8 or 9 hours into the full 14-hour bus ride to Billings. We've still been traveling almost entirely on the I-94 all the way from, I believe, Detroit. We've been on the I-94 the whole time. Unfortunately, they canceled. I got an email saying they canceled my bus ride from Spokane to Pasco, so I'll have to sort that out when I get to Spokane at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, now just for some additional explanation. So there are 3 different bus companies I took throughout this trip, those being Flixbus, Greyhound, and Jefferson lines. But I purchased tickets for all 3 of them through the Greyhound website. So day 1, I left Toronto in the morning, arrived in Detroit the afternoon by Flixbus, and then Greyhound took me to Chicago that evening. Then day 2, I again transferred to Greyhound over to Minneapolis, and then Jefferson lines took me to Billings. And then finally, day 3, Jefferson lines took me Billings, Montana, over to Spokane, Washington. But then Flixbus, they canceled my second to last ride from Spokane to Pasco, and then I would have had Pasco to Portland, Oregon also on Flixbus, but they canceled Spokane to Pasco and gave no explanation actually. So because of that, I was not able to complete the trip, and both Greyhound and Flixbus had actually terrible customer service for that. Greyhound, I called their customer service and they said because it was a Flixbus service, even though I purchased the ticket from Greyhound, I'd have to go through them to deal with it. But ultimately, I never got a refund from either Greyhound or Flixbus, which should have been about $80 or so. But I mean, other than that, the service on all 3 lines, especially Jefferson lines, was quite comfortable, and the buses were all quite punctual also. Let's see the rest of the trip. Thunderstorm.
I'm packing my bags that I didn't unpack the last time. I'm saying see you again so many times, it's becoming my tagline. 'Cause you know the truth, I'd rather hold you than try to catch this flight. So many things I'd rather say, but for now it's goodbye.